Hi there. Today we're diving into a serious topic. Boeing, one of the largest aerospace manufacturers in the world, has admitted guilt in the tragic crashes of their 737 MAX jetliners. To give you a quick rundown, two devastating crashes, one in Indonesia in October 2018 and another in Ethiopia less than 5 months later, claimed the lives of 346 people. The cause? A flight control system that Boeing allegedly misled regulators about. Now, after over 3 years of courtroom battles and intense scrutiny, Boeing has agreed to plead guilty to a criminal fraud charge. This plea deal, still needing a federal judge's approval, implicates Boeing in a conspiracy to defraud the United States by providing misleading information to regulators. So what does this plea deal involve? Boeing will pay an additional $243.6 million fine, the same amount it paid under a 2021 settlement. On top of that, the company will invest at least $455 million into its compliance and safety programs. An independent monitor will oversee Boeing's safety procedures for the next 3 years. Boeing's board of directors is also required to meet with families of the crash victims, a long-sought meeting by the family's counsel. Despite these steps, the deal does not cover any current or former Boeing officials, only the corporation itself. This has left many families feeling that justice is still out of reach. Federal prosecutors secured this plea deal for the most serious charge they believed they could prove at trial. However, they couldn't definitively prove that Boeing's crime directly caused the crashes. Before the plea agreement is finalized, a public hearing will allow victims' families to voice their support or objections. Relatives of crash victims have been vocal about their dissatisfaction. Attorneys for some families are asking the judge to reject the plea deal, arguing it doesn't adequately address the deadly consequences of Boeing's actions. To recap the background, the crashes occurred because pilots were unaware of or unable to control a new flight control software that would push the plane's nose down based on faulty sensor data. This software was not present in older 737 models, and Boeing deceived regulators about its existence and the training required for pilots. After a 20-month grounding period, regulators eventually allowed the 737 MAX jets to fly again, and orders for the aircraft resumed. But the spotlight was back on Boeing when a panel blew off a MAX jetliner during an Alaska Airlines flight in January, leading to further scrutiny and a new investigation by the Justice Department. This plea deal puts Boeing under a microscope, with the potential for additional penalties if the company violates the terms of its probation. Yet questions remain about Boeing's future as a federal contractor and its standing in the aerospace industry. Even some critics acknowledge the importance of Boeing's success, not just for its employees and the economy, but also for national security. Senator Richard Blumenthal emphasized this during a recent Senate hearing, even as he called out the company's broken safety culture. Boeing CEO David Calhoun has publicly apologized to the families of the victims, but for many, words are not enough. They want real accountability, and until individuals are held responsible, the family's pain and the public's trust in aviation safety may remain unresolved. This story is far from over, and the coming court actions will be crucial. Stay tuned as we follow this developing situation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Stay safe out there.